Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Rice's offense comes on the field first today. Of course, this game in Atlanta, I think, is the mecca of college football. And over the years here in the Peach Bowl, we've seen underdog teams like UCF and Houston really come in here and make their own piece of this one.
And Chris, think about it. The Peach Bowl, kind of like the Cotton Bowl, has been a major winner in this playoff expansion. They put on a great game, and they've already had some memorable moments. Who could forget in 2022, the field goal in the game that potentially wins it for Ohio State was kicked in 2022 and wide left and hits the ground in the year 2023.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Second down after that run on the previous play. He hands it off from the gun. Good enough for first down yardage.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Quick throw to the left side. And he's got it. Run down after the catch, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? To the air, it's Warner. Catch made on the right side.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The completion makes it second down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And the gain just good enough for a first down. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Coming up, second down and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Owls. Solid debut for this offense. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So USC's offense comes out for their first possession today. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Second down after that completion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Back to throw. It's Warner. Makes a quick catch. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. The completion sets up a second down play. Looking to throw again. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. And he'll set up to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made after the completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Crucial third down play coming up. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Rice. See if they can convert the point after. PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Now they get set to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Rice offense is out there again. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Here's the 2nd down play. Dropping back. It's Warner. It's an out route. The catch made. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. First down and 10 now. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he's tackled after the catch. 2nd down after that previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Scott. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get...
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. Inside the 20. Touchdown, USC. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Got him. He's sacked.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. A big play moves the ball across midfield. The opponent's 43. And looking to throw now on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Important 2nd down play coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Back to pass. It's Warner. Quick throw to his receiver. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. This time enough for 1 more play in the half. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Owls.
I give all the credit here to the play caller for this touchdown pass. First and goal from the 1-yard line. Everybody expecting run. Instead, you throw it, pays off for a touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So it's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Returner looking to create better field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. First down here for this offense. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? To throw, it's Warner. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll run it to the left. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He has first down yardage at the 46. A new set of downs after that completion. Handoff heading left. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up the first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
And Rice has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. Tackled behind the line, it's a loss of 2. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. He didn't make it. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Getting set. Here's second down. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Gonna run it. It's Scott. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Leading here in the fourth quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. A timeout is called to talk some strategy in this very important drive. Heading left after the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The shotgun running play call. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Now they try to run it here on second down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. This one will be fair caught. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. They look to throw it here on second down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play from this offense through the air. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Now they come up to spike it to stop the clock. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Looking to pass here on second down. It's pulled in, completion on a diving catch. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. Second down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for the wide out. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. An explosive play. They finally get him down, but the offense very near to the red zone. And he spikes it to stop the clock. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Caught quickly. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down mark. The Trojans looking to run some tempo here. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. Time running down. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Defense not pressing this time. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern California. So their excellent season comes to an end. They stumble one step